I have no idea. 2. Is this just... I give up. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Oh, hold on. I wasn't done. There's like a couple more things you could do on that. Drone fabrication? Oh, hey, look! Okay. There's like a big open fucking space here now. Or as well. Not now, but... You know. Okay. Like I said, big open space. It's a lot of fucking tree. Well, hello there. No! Refreshments. Temperature 6. How about now? Increase refreshment. I'm so, like, confused. I got a little bridge. That's interesting. God damn, it's a lot of scripts. so confused about all this El Vibrato bullshit, but at least I can read it now. I remembered reading the name Roberto earlier, so I was like, so I'm sitting here like, okay, well let's piss on whoever the fuck Roberto is. Okay. It's interesting. I dig it. Which does more damage? Am I out of keys? I can fix that. Keys. Well, since I finally got that Kel's bait, let's go to the circus. No. And now we have money again. It was a Curious Falls Mountains where we were, right? With the little machine that was cut off. In the middle of the woods now where you'd expect to find a goblin with a big pompadour haircut, wearing a spangly sequin suit and cape, and doing a dance that involves a lot of pelvis thrusts and butt wiggling, but yeah, that's what you found. Hello? Why, hello there, glad to meeting ya, Oh my fucking god, I don't know what's real anymore. Talk to it. Maybe not hearing of me, being Gelvis, big-time goblin entertaining her, I'm sorry. Pleasure to meeting you, what you two doing? Singing out here in forest for a practicing. Hearing a song to one thing? Sure. The goblin sings a rowdy honky-tonk style song that you can't follow very well, but it seems to be either about either a jail or a hotel and either some shoes or a dog. Critique them. Think you having a thing there. A thanking you very much. Might suggesting some changes for human audiences? Give Gelvis some advice. For adjusting their act for humans, mostly to omit all the pelvic thrusting, which the world Probably won't be ready for another 60 to 70 years. That's thanks to give you a spare pair of rhinestone boots. Sweetness. I actually know what I'm doing right now. What I think I'm doing. Okay, maybe I don't. West Roberta containment, East Roberta. Oh hey, I do know what I'm doing. What was that? Because it was noisy. What else can I do? Spruce it up. Oh hey, look, I just closed my chat. Give me a second, guys. I am an idiot. That was a horsey. I really can't think of anything else we could do in this game. Unless I miss... Or, I'm sorry, I find an annoying whining dome. Wow, that is annoying, isn't it? I hope that goes away when I fix it. What is it? Aha! Well, unless I miss my guest, you'll find this very handy. How's that? Well, I believe it's for manufacturing a variety of fighting tools, and presumably they're helpful ones, otherwise why bother, right? Neat! Make a grenade. Those grenades are so good! If I can get another electric snakeskin, then I'll put on that helmet. You know what? We're gonna go watch the credits. And we're gonna call it there unless the credits tell me something interesting I can do. Alright, guys. Sure, show me the final cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out, the consequences of their actions like. With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job but in of an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. Dissatisfied with the thought of returning to her old life in Boring Springs, Doc Alice opened a free clinic in Frisco and lived out the rest of her days as a practicing doctor. Frisco's loose moral atmosphere and the opening of a mercury mine weighs down the potential of it. She stayed too busy to worry much most days. The clinic was so important to Frisco's eventual counterculture movement that a popular song was written about it. The refrain was, "You can get rid of anything you want at Alice's clinic." Is that guy okay? After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop specializing in artisanal breads and pies. Don't go with herself. Thanks to your assistant, Hobart Buppert got the photography bug, or shall we say, the photography owl. Anyway, he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never again have to suffer from inability to see pictures of owl skeletons whenever they wanted. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The group was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule of Kurt's Fits is that you cannot stop talking about Kurt's Fits. Kurt's Fit. Kurt's till it hurts. With your help, the professor gained enough knowledge about El Vibrato technology to start building his own. He opened a very successful consumer technology store in Frisco, and for decades, people spent all their time staring at little computers in their hands instead of talking to one another. El Vibrato. I dig it. Musicians who sent to Dirtwater formed a band called Bread Zeppelin. They mostly did songs about skeletons. They were great. You solved 6 of Breadwood's problems with the increase in morale and civic resources. They were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the Buttery Biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. And the horse is still drunk. Olive Garden and Cactus Bill lived happily ever after. They even had a few young'uns. That's still adorable. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegations for many years. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, hoo-wee! That one guy up front was really excited. Look at that motherfucker. Holy shit, look at him go. Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger. The once sleepy town became a shining oasis in the barren land. Every man, woman, and child in the town knew your name. They even put up a little plaque with your name on it in your old room at the Jewel. As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. Once you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to seek your fortune. Unfortunately, you ended your adventure nearly penniless. Oh well, maybe Rufus can find someone else to look up to. Very long, very narrow. It is pretty long and narrow, I'm not gonna lie. Does that mean there's more hats to get? Or is that punishment for selling hats earlier? What are those bones? I guess those are like achievements. Achievement hats? In 1906, all of the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus. The cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Give me a second. Fortunately, Barnaby Bob's gang of rodeo clowns swept in at the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all of the townsfolk of Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later, huh? On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know that they should thank you, but they definitely should. Oh, because of this thing? Cool. Thank you for playing. The credits of Loathing. Alright, well, unless I can come up with something else to do with this game, guys, that will be it for West of Loathing. I greatly enjoyed this game. And if you enjoyed watching it at all, you should go out and get it. It is a brilliant game. It is a fucking hilarious game. And it's very enjoyable. I'll catch y'all next time.